Hey guys, it's Alexa J and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to do a little get ready with me and I'm going to talk a little bit about my plant-based diet journey. You could say veganism, but that can get a little risky. So I'm just going to say my plant-based diet and like kind of like my lifestyle choices on that. I'm not going to do any editing on this video. I'm literally just going to sit and chat. Thought I'd have plenty of time to get this video in before my refrigerator started running. And of course, nope, I didn't. So if you hear that ticking in the background, that's what that noise is, and I greatly apologize for it. I hope you can see my little love rock down here at the bottom of the film screen, whatever. Yeah, it's my little luck charm. Plus, I just thought it was cute and fitting and matched my little my little heart charm. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some makeup. Honestly, I'm just trying to make a lot of different things for my channel. Just try to create a lot of different type of videos and just try to see like what people like more of. I just like creating this content in general. So honestly, I just really enjoy, I don't know, making videos. So right now I'm kind of just trying everything and anything just to see what people like the most. But yeah, so this is probably going to be a long video. I'm literally just going to sit and chit chat while doing my makeup. So if I talk fast, sorry. I'm probably going to ramble a lot. I don't know. This isn't really going to be like a complete beauty video, so I don't know. I'm not really going to share everything. If you want, I can list the products below that like I use, or I could just show them. I don't know. I feel like people are going to be like, oh, well, that's not like vegan or whatever. Let me just start off by saying that I don't consider myself a like strict vegan or whatever. I try to say that I eat a plant-based diet and I try to make good choices when it comes to picking out products that are cruelty-free. God, my hands are dry. I try to make good choices when it comes to like products that I use. Like, I try to make sure that everything is like, cruelty-free and if it says vegan on it, that's like a plus, obviously, but you have to remember that like being vegan is like a lifestyle. It's not just like dietary choices and what you eat. It's like a whole like lifestyle. By the way, my face is already moisturized, so I'm gonna go right in with foundation. Today was hair washing day. This is like a weird angle for my thing, but today was hair washing day. It's not even really out of my face. I'm filming on my iPad today. I'm gonna like try it out. I don't know. I'm trying to like I'm trying to work out all the like technical difficulties. So if you can work through me with that, that's wonderful. And if you still just like to watch me, that's awesome. Cool. Hi. If you're new, welcome. So yeah, to say you're vegan, realistically, it's, you're stating that is a lifestyle choice for you, that you're eating like that you're not wearing leather, that, there's a lot that goes into it. It's more than just, what you eat. It's like what you're wearing and all your products. And kudos to people that can really fully go through with that. Like I said, I just try to make better choices in products I use. I don't just straight up go out and buy like leather or furs or things like that. If I find things that are thrifted or hand-me-down or whatever, that's cool. But that's all I'm going to say about that, because I want to talk a little bit more about my diet today, just like what I eat and kind of what I have been eating for the past few years, why I made certain dietary choices, because people ask me that kind of stuff a lot. It's hard because a lot of people, I think people are starting to pick up on the plant-based idea a little bit more, like they're understanding the terms of that a little bit more. But when I like first started going on a more plant-based diet, a lot of people just, they didn't understand that. But if you said you were vegan, then they like understood it. But there really is like a lot to it. So it's like a whole thing. But I started about I think like 3 years ago. It was like February, about like 3 years ago. Because it was right around when, here's the concealer I'm going to use. It was right around when I was getting ready to start transitioning. I just really like, I don't know, I had a roomie at the time, like a really good friend. We're actually still best friends. And she was really into like health and like, eating really healthy. She was learning a lot of things from her dad. And I loved it. I kind of got like obsessed with it in a way. And I decided to, I just decided like, hey, like, I really want to start thinking about what I'm putting into my body, what I'm nourishing myself with. And the fact that like I was getting ready to, transition and put my body on hormones and stuff. I don't know. I wanted to challenge myself in a way. I wanted to challenge myself to something new. I have always hated buying meat, cooking meat, touching meat, raw meat, all of it, the smell of it, everything. I obviously used to love eating meat at one point in time. But I just always hated that. So honestly, giving up meat really was not that big of a deal for me. The dairy was harder. But basically, I just started doing a lot of research. I just started watching a lot of different like documentaries. I think Cowspiracy was probably the first like nutritional video that I watched, which I really, really, really enjoyed. I think that was kind of like the start. I'm just going to do a little highlighter, this little Glow Milk. And after that, I just was like, you know what? Why don't I just do a lot of research and just start, incorporating different things in and out of my diet. So I, started just doing a lot of research and finding a lot of like plant-based things like veggie burgers and different things like that I could eat. And I remember I switched out my milk, and I believe I stopped like buying meat and cheese at that point. I think the only meat at that time that I was still buying was bacon, because I would do BLTs. They were easy and quick. And so I remember I definitely switched out my plant-based milk, and I started getting into smoothies and doing like wheatgrass shots and like spirulina. And I just started getting into all this like crazy nutrition stuff, like, doing apple cider vinegar shots with like fresh raw garlic in it. Yeah. That shit's rough. Very, very good for your body. But, yeah, so just like one thing kind of led to another. So basically I was only eating meat at that point, or really even, I think I would still buy cheese and make like grilled cheese and stuff. I started with the meat, like that's what I like first like got rid of. And so like I would only eat meat when I was like going out in public. But if you want to know the real story of why I really stopped, or when I finally got like the real like push to stop eating meat, was when my mom and we went to, I remember it, there's a restaurant in Philadelphia called El Rey. Nothing bad about the restaurant. The restaurant is amazing. But that was actually the last place that I've ever eaten meat. Like that was when I stopped eating meat. I don't know. I just just decided that's when I was gonna stop, because I don't know. I found like a little piece of like a chicken bone in my food, and like that just happened. So like I'm like, it's not like I'm literally not. I'm just setting my eyes. Oops, we went out of focus a little bit or whatever. Sorry guys. What the hell was I saying? I don't remember what the heck I was saying. Oh yeah, and I don't know. I don't know. It kind of grossed me out a little bit, and I was just like, all right, you know what? This is when we're gonna stop eating meat. So I did, and that was the last time I ever had meat. Although I lie, I may have had a few BLTs afterward, but that was the last time I ate meat while I was out, and at that point I was not buying meat at all anymore. Like I don't even think I was buying like deli lunch meat. I was trying a lot of different cheese alternatives and different like meat alternative things. Like I was trying a lot of that stuff, and I was doing a lot of research also just into medicating yourself with food, through like things like spirulina and like wheatgrass and garlic and ginger and lemon juice and all that stuff. I just, I got like really, really, really into it, and loved it. And I just started doing a lot more research on being plant-based and eating that type of diet. And it just, I don't know, it felt right for me. It felt natural. It felt comfortable. And I really, really liked it and really enjoyed it. And I have been eating plant-based ever since. Now, have I cheated? Of course. And to this day, I will still cheat on, like, sweets if I want. Like, anything baked good. So, like, basically, if things are, like, baked or there's a little bit of, like, butter on it or in it, if it's, like if there's eggs or, like, milk or whatever, like, baked into something, I'll eat it. I won't eat, like, a straight-up yogurt or drink, like, a glass of milk or, like, anything like that. But it's been working for me because honestly, I used to be so strict on myself and I became really unhappy, guys. Like, that diet, being like a strict like, vegan diet, or I guess I'm just going to talk more plant-based diet, to do a full plant-based diet, it can be tough, especially socially. I will say socially for me was probably the hardest part. Going out to eat with people and trying to figure out like what you can eat, and then you start feeling like, oh my god, like I'm the only friend. Like when we go out, I have to be the troubled friend, or if I go over to someone's house and we have like a party, we want to like order a pizza, like I had to be that friend that's like, oh, could we get me like a custom like no cheese pizza? So I don't know. I mean, like I said, for a while it worked, and like at this point, I've been doing it long enough that like I know like what I'm doing. I know like where I can go eat and different stuff like that. But it worked for me for a while, and I felt very healthy doing it and stuff. But like I said, there was a point where it was just like mentally, I was just I just felt so like restricted on myself. I don't like I just was starting to get unhappy. Like it's like what I mean? Like here I am at this birthday party and like what I mean, I just want to celebrate and eat a slice of cake with my friends or a cupcake or a cookie or like at family gatherings and stuff, and I just got so tired of being like questioned. And not that I really let peer pressure get to me, it was more like my own choice. I just decided like, look, I am going to allow myself to, I don't even want to say indulge, because like I can make my own choices. I can eat what I want. I can put into my body what I want. And for me, I just decided that if I'm out somewhere and I want dessert, or, we're celebrating and, what I mean? I want to eat, I don't know, a garlic knot with some garlic and butter on top. I'm going to eat it. So if there's vegans or other plant-based people out there watching this, sorry. I can do whatever I want, as you can do whatever you want. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, like, I don't think, honestly, at this point, I definitely still have no desire to eat meat. And I don't have any desire to, like, pick up, like, a glass of milk or pour that in. I honestly prefer the dairy-free milks. And the thing is if you do enough research before you go into a diet like that, you can figure things out. Like I said, I did not just cut cold turkey. I mean, I literally did this over months and months of like research and finding alternatives and things that I like, and slowly taking products out, only eating meat when I was like out in public, like if I'd go out to a restaurant instead of like cooking it and stuff like that. So I guess now I'm leaning a little bit more towards going like vegetarian, or having like a very like loose plant-based diet. I don't know. I really have been missing eggs a lot. They were also one of the last things I got rid of because I would, do a lot of like eggs and stuff. But I don't know, guys. Like I don't know. It's hard because like, I'm trans, and I'm also very, very, very petite. So it's like, it's just hard for me because I feel like, I'm also like on this vegan diet. So I've just been having a lot of like insecurity issues when it comes to like my weight and stuff. And of course, everyone's like, oh, well, if you would just, drink a glass of milk, your boobs would grow in. Or, if you would just eat a steak, like, what, people, I can get my calcium in many other forms. I can get my protein in many other forms. I think I might do a video on kind of like what I eat in a day. and kind of show you guys what it is that like I eat and maybe how like I get some of like my protein and stuff. I'm telling you, you just have to do research. But the thing is a lot of people, you know, these people that don't eat that diet, of course you're not gonna like really know, or you're not gonna have like seen that stuff because it's not something you're doing research on. Just know that I, you know, am not protein deficient or anything. Getting my blood work done and stuff for my hormones, like I would see that stuff in my, you know, I also like I told my doctor and stuff too. Gosh, I feel like my voice is like raspy. It's really like dry. It's like so hot in here. I'm sitting right by my heater, but whatever. I think my brows are good. But yeah, you know, it's what I decided to do. And, you know, yeah. Like, I'm not, like, protein deficient or anything like that. I mean, I probably could have more protein, because I kind of slacked for a little bit, too. I don't know. I used to be, like, really crazy. I feel like I should make some videos on maybe some things that, like, I used to eat, or, I don't know, and if anyone's watching this far enough in and you have any, like, questions about anything, put them below, or if you want, like, if you want to see me do any videos on any, thing related to my diet, just, yeah, let me know below. I would like to know. I'm curious to see what you guys would want to know. I'm going to do a little brow gel. This is just the e.l.f. one. By the way, I was using the excuse me. Oh, that's gross. Whatever. We all burp. I was using the Anastasia brow powder. I would have, like, shown you it open, but I dropped it. Just to let you know, like, these probably last me 2 or 3 years. The last one I had, I literally had for, like, 2 or 3 years because I don't use that much of it. I dropped this one last weekend during my Valentine's Day party all over my friend's rug. And, of course, the one that shattered was was like the shade or whatever that I use predominantly. So I was so mad because it's like expensive. Like they're like $26 or whatever, and they last me so long. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. You know what? Maybe I should do some more videos so that people can kind of see like what I eat, because like you know you can get a lot of protein from like hemp hearts and like, yeah, hemp hearts, artichoke hearts have a lot of protein, pea protein, so, like, I love, like, the Ripple milk and stuff like that. But, yeah, maybe I'll do a video on, maybe I'll do that. I'm going to do eyeshadow now. I'm just trying to move some stuff out of my way. I'm using the Morphe, the James Charles palette. I love this palette. I think it's really awesome. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be a long video. But if you like having me on in the background, that's awesome because I love to talk. So if you like to listen, there you go. I love this cup. I got this from like Anthropologie, I think. It has like a little like water faucet thing on it. It's my favorite glass. But yeah. So I don't know. I don't even know like what eye look I want to do. Honestly, I just want to do a little shimmer and like warm up my eye a little bit maybe. I don't know. I am meeting a friend later for dinner, so you know, whatever. We'll look good for that then. Alright, so where was I in my story here? Yeah, I don't know. So I just decided I just want to become a little bit less strict with myself on my diet, and I think I might get back into eating cheese again, possibly eggs. But cheese I'm thinking of definitely getting back into. And it's not, I'm not doing it because I really like feel like unhealthy or anything. I kind of like miss those things, and I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm at a point where I want to like change my diet up like a little bit. You know, and don't feel intimidated to go onto like a plant-based diet or anything. It's, you know, I think people who have never like wanted to do it, like of course it seems like crazy and beyond to them that anyone could ever go without meat and dairy, and it's honestly not that hard. The thing is like I said, I did so much research and I did it slowly. Like I did not just wake up and say I'm gonna be vegan today, stopped eating meat and like no, like I didn't do it like that. I did it very slowly. I did it like over months. I did like research, you know what I mean? I gave my body time to like adjust to like not having those things and stuff. But Yeah. So if you're thinking about doing it, like, go for it. Just, like I said, just do your research and stuff. Don't just, like, I mean, I don't know. To each their own. Do what you wish. I just wouldn't suggest doing it like that. I suggest, like, taking your time and, try things out and slowly wean things out. Like I said, like, start going to, like, like, restaurants to eat meat. Like, you only eat meat when you're, like, out. Or only get, like, dairy when you're out. Slowly switch up your dairy stuff. Because, like I said, at this point, like, I, don't really like to even, like, the idea of regular milk doesn't even... I mean, and look, I'm going to get real real and real gross for a minute. So, I mean, I'm just going to be straightforward here. I mean, believe what you want, but... cow's milk, so, like, the dairy milk that we drank, when you think about it, it's baby calf formula. You know what I mean? Like, it has the hormones in it for them to, like, grow and develop. And, and then we're drinking it. So, like, no wonder we have so many, like, lactose intolerant issues these days. You know what I mean? Like, we're not feeding them our breast milk, so why do we need to be drinking it? But that's just my little opinion there. That's probably, like, the only thing I'm really that crazy on. Or, like, that strictly, I guess, opinionated on. I'm not even really that opinionated on it. Because I don't judge anyone for what they want to, like, eat and do. I mean, look, your body is your vessel. Like, that's, you do what you want for yourself. Like, who am I to sit here and judge what other people want to do? I'm just telling you what I have researched and what I believe. And I believe that it is, I mean, well, it is. Like, it's, realistically, it is. It's cow formula. People are probably, like, cringing right now. Look, like I said, I'm not here to discredit anyone or, start any drama. But that's how I feel about it. And it just, the idea of that just, like, grosses me out at this point. But, and like I said, people always ask me, like, why is your skin so nice and stuff? Well, for one, I don't really do dairy. I mean, that's not obviously the only thing. People can still eat dairy and have beautiful skin. I mean, it there's a lot to it. Your skincare, your sleep, how much, water you drink and all that. Like, it's more than just that. So, but yeah. I think that's enough. I just want to go real simple with my makeup today. I don't know, the quality on this is a little weird, but whatever. I don't care. Like I said, I'm not doing any editing on it. I just want to be, whatever, straightforward to the point and post. I'm going to define my, like, lash line, like, a little bit. But yeah, I mean, like, if the idea of going on a plant-based diet is something that draws you in, go for it. Try it out, honestly. Like I said, I love it. I think it's a diet that works great for me. It's just, I'm getting to a point where I kind of just want to, like, switch it up again and maybe not be solely plant-based. Maybe eat eggs occasionally for some extra, like, protein if I want. Or, if I'm out somewhere and I want to, do cheese or, like I don't want to, I don't know. But that's just, you know what I mean? Like I said, this is all, like, personal opinion. So, I mean, like, by all means, do what you wish to do. I don't know. If you have questions about anything, leave them below. Like, I'm definitely not going to, like, it's not going to happen, like, overnight. I don't know. I'd be kind of scared to, like, end up lactose intolerant at this point. But I don't know. If you have questions, leave them below. But yeah, so it's been, like, years for me now. Like I said, I'm happy to, like, a certain degree. It's just, there's times where I'm out and it's just like, damn, like, I just really want to have pizza with my friends right now. And I'm, oh my gosh, I just put myself, like, I'm choosing to do it. Like, no one's forcing me to eat like that. I just wanted to eat like that because I wanted to eat like that. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little mascara and then I'll wrap up my video so it's not too long. But yeah, so it was a diet that, like, worked well for me, because like I said, like I try not to say that I'm like vegan because that, whoop, I just like bumped my mic and stuff. So like I try not to say that I'm like vegan because it just kind of goes into like a lot of different things. I just try to be very careful with, what I eat, what I buy, like within like my makeup and like, my clothing and stuff like that. But, I just make sure that things are, like animals are, being well taken care of and whatnot. I don't know. I guess one of the reasons too, because I feel like I didn't really touch on it a whole lot, but one of the reasons, like so like, Alexa, just spit it out. Like, the reasons I went vegan. So obviously one of them was just, getting ready to transition. I wanted to be really, really healthy. And second, I wanted to challenge myself to something new. I just, I was in college and I don't know, I just really wanted to challenge myself to something to see like what I could do. And it, it was appealing to me. Also, I'm really into protecting our environment and global warming and taking care of, the animals. And, I am really into all of that stuff as well. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to shame someone for wearing leather. Or if I have leather, like I said, I'm not going to go out there and just straight up buy like a fur coat. Like I'm going to obviously go for faux fur. Because you can buy nice faux fur these days. And also for people out there that are like, oh, well, vegan stuff's gross. Because I hate when people are like, oh, is that vegan food? It's like, they're just vegetables, man. Like, why does that make them just vegan? Like, no. Because I try not to eat a lot of that processed stuff anyway. Like, I try not to eat the, like, processed burgers and cheeses. And, like, I try to not eat that stuff a lot anyway. But I don't know. I just, like, hate that comment. Oh, is that, like, a vegan stuff? Oh, is that like your vegan thing? It's like, there's more to life than meat and potatoes and corn, Sorry. Again, this is no shame, but this is, my opinion. And I hate that. I really do. It just, like, it's frustrating because it's like people make it like, oh, like I'm vegan. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like all this like weird food. And I'm like, no, there's actually a lot of things that like that most people eat on like a normal daily like basis that are vegan, and they just like don't realize it. They just put like or that are like plant-based, I guess. They just like, they don't realize it. And I definitely bumped my lid, and I did not put any Q-tips next to me. So I'll touch that up after this video. So if you see it, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. That, like, comment just, like, always, like, frustrated me. But, I don't know. There's times where, like, it does kind of get, like, lonely. Because, like I said, you go to parties and it's, like... Because I don't really have a lot of friends that are vegan. If anything, I have some friends that are, like, vegetarian. But I don't really have a whole lot of, like, friends that are, like, straight up vegan or that eat a plant-based diet. For all the people that are there that are probably gonna, like... Like, you don't know. Whatever. Hey, people can have their opinion. If you think what I'm doing is wrong or I'm not allowed to call myself a vegan, that's cool. Go ahead. Tell me why. Because I don't really care. I'm going to do what I want. Hee hee. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it to my, like, story. It's, like, my journey. Pretty much, like, done here anyway. I'll probably just put on a little lip gloss. I have chapstick on, but... Yeah, if you want to do it, try it. I think it's really good. The thing is just do a lot of research and, like, honestly, research your micronutrients because that's, like, a big thing. A lot of people, because they'll be like, oh, I tried to go vegan and, oh, my gosh, I felt horrible and I didn't. Look, I honestly, truly don't think it's for everyone. I really don't. I don't think it's a diet for everyone. And the thing is, like I said, a lot of people forget about their, like, micronutrients and stuff. Like I said, I did a lot of research, like, before. So, like, I really tried to find a lot of things. Okay, well, if I'm not eating meat, you know, how can I get a lot of my protein? If I'm not, you know what I mean? If I'm not getting certain vitamins and minerals anymore, how can I get them? Like, how can I get a B12 supplement and stuff? Like I said, I'll do a whole video, I think, on just like some of the things that like I eat or things that I use to maybe like supplement different things. But I did like it was more than just like, okay, I'm not going to eat like meat or dairy or eggs or fish or, you know, any of that stuff. It was like, you know, how can I really like overall just make myself very healthy and challenge myself to a different thing. It wasn't, for me, it wasn't about like losing or gaining weight or any of that. I guess at this point, you know, I'm a little like, I would, you know, I don't know, would love to, I guess I could say I'm a little worried about my weight and would love to like gain a little bit more weight. I just really, I just haven't been putting in the effort to really make sure that I'm getting the amounts of calories and protein that I should be. So that's why. Also, I just have like a fast metabolism and stuff like that. I always have, but yeah. All right, so this video is getting long, so I think I'm going to wrap it up because most people are probably not going to watch this the whole way through. If you made it the whole way through, thank you. I love you so much. And yeah, if you have any comments or questions about anything, or you have suggestions for any other videos of things you'd like me to do, you anything, or if it relates to dietary issues, please leave them below. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm trying to get more onto Twitter. I just don't have a lot of followers on there yet, so I don't always tweet. But yeah, let's build a little fan base here. Let's build a little family where we can all, like, you know, share stories and have time together. Yeah. Okay, I need to stop rambling. So, yes, do all of those things. That would be great. I would love them so much. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. I love everyone that has been watching me so far and leaving comments and stuff. It's been wonderful. I'm really happy to be doing this stuff, and I love talking and love sharing my stories and stuff. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. So, have a great day.